Drip and sip, drip and sip. Block, block, block. Pull up in the gold I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from.
Hi there guys, it's been a while. This is my first hostel living experience. I think I'm going to just run back from the beginning, also give you some like an extra push just to get you excited and looking into hostel living actually. So yes, I have been in the hostel for, this is my third day, Prague, Czech Republic. Oh, how did I actually find this particular hostel? I went to booking.com. Usually they have some deals, and most places that's where you find hostels, and it's also a great place for you to see reviews. So when getting reviews, especially with the hostel bit, I made sure I look out for a hostel with over 9+ reviews, so hence exceptional reviews, and this was just right it. Oh, by the way, if you want to sign up for booking.com, if it's your first time, I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can set up an account and get a great discount off the bat, so get that in the description down below. But moving right along, this particular hostel had about 9.1 out of 10. That's exceptional, and it had a couple of reviews over 1,000, which is pretty amazing. It's 9+, then you know it's good. Things that you should look out for: cleanliness, how they score on cleanliness, how they score on Wi-Fi. I like good Wi-Fi. I have to upload these videos and keep up with the online stuff, so that's important. Location as well, location. So I made sure I pick something right within the city center. This is pretty much like downtown. It's Prague 1, and when you walk down the street you find a huge road where you can find shopping malls, places to eat, lots of places to have a good time. Everything is within reach. And another tip, especially if it's your first time experiencing hostel living or hostel life, I'd say go for the fewer people kind of rooms. Like this is a 4-bed. When I got here, there was a pair of cousins. The cousins were at the top bunk, but I didn't find them in. It was pretty empty at that point. They'd gone exploring, as you usually do on a hot summer day in Europe. And so I got this bed right here by the window, which is perfect. I get the light, and this is also some of the curtains if I want to block out some light, which is perfect for mornings or late in the night when people have the light switched on. That's perfect. And then the cousins left yesterday. The checkout time is at 11, is by 11, and then at 2 p.m. another bunch of solo travelers. Now there's a lady from Taiwan, then a gentleman from Brazil, and they're all chill people. That's the advantage of these things. You get to meet other people, like-minded people. All they want to do is travel and do traveling without breaking the bank. We're on a budget. That is what they want to do. So most times you'll find a lot of similarities with the people that you live with. So that's another tip I would give you. Yeah, now coming to the place, the immigration at the Prague airport is ridiculous. I waited there in line for 1.5 hours. It was a long wait, but anyway, I got through, and then I looked around. I was trying to take the moment in. The weather is perfect, the sky is blue. I was just so excited at this moment had finally come. And then for transportation I used Uber. Ubers are usually, they're good, well priced here. And another thing that I noticed here in Prague is they drive on the opposite side of the road. In South Africa we drive on the left side of the road, and the driver's steering wheel is on the right side of the car, but here it's all the other way around. But anyway, we came to the hostel. Here the perfect thing is they had a lift, because I had 2 bags, 2 check-in bags, 1 carry-on and a backpack for my laptop. And I was able to come in, of course, finish the check-in process. Of course, you register, just show that you've arrived. You also make the payment there, because a couple of the booking.com bookings that you make, no prepayment required, so you just pay when you get here. So I paid for my night. I looked around, everything looked nice. The foyer was just my kind of thing: lights, decor, furniture. It was just a good vibe. And then I got into the the lift, came up. Another thing, this hostel is a mixed hostel. Initially strictly on female hostels, looking out for things like safety, but if something is rated highly, a mixed hostel is just as nice. It's just as safe. Amenities are pretty much the same. So the mixed hostel actually worked out perfectly for me. I've met great people, interesting people as well. The goal is to travel. Most times you share a lot of similarities more than the differences. Anyway, so I got in. This particular hostel's got a key card lock, so extra measures of security, which is very, very important for your stuff. So I got in. There's a luggage place at the bottom, but I didn't want to leave my luggage unattended too, so I brought them in the room, put them in the corner. It's a good thing that the rest of the people are traveling very light. Now me, I'm going to be here for a while. This is a temporary stint for a couple of days, so I put my luggage in the corner, and then I got familiar with the beddings and how everything is. It's a locker as well. Most times when you're traveling to Europe and you're going to go back home, most times you just go small bag. Small bag can fit in a lock. At the reception, if you don't come with a padlock, they can provide you with one for a fee, so which isn't so bad to keep your stuff extra safe. More people started coming in. Of course, like I told you earlier, the Taiwanese lady and the Brazilian guy, they came in later on. It was nice. We had some little conversation, but as the day winds down, of course, everyone starts to go experience on their own. They start to travel, they start to experience things, or you can go together. It's also a chance of making friends, and if you want to solo travel, just because you don't have someone to travel with, it should not stop you from traveling. In these instances, you get to meet people, like-minded people that you can go share experiences with, like the Taiwanese lady. She went and watched the sunrise early in the morning before it got so hot, so it was great. And then at night, obviously, because you're living in a shared space, you have to be mindful of others. That's another tip. So like things like a phone, you can put that on vibrate so that it doesn't startle everyone, especially in the night. Things like loud noise, you can just get your headphones, put them in, listen to whatever you're listening to without distracting everyone else. Then when it's time to sleep, you can all switch off the lights, and then there's a reading light in your section, which is perfect. That's why I like this down bunk. I would highly recommend a down bunk if you have a shielding over it, is because you can protect yourself from the light. Whereas with the top bunk, if the light is on, even though you have curtains on the side, you get the light straight over you, which can be an inconvenience. So down bunk is perfect. I also have some extra corner space that I put my carry-on bag. I lock it nicely. So that's another thing with this place is safety, safety, safety. Don't take it for granted. Of course, as much as you make friends, you don't trust anyone. You're all strangers at the end of the day. So you just do the usual, lock your stuff, and then go with the keys as you're going for your explorations. But otherwise, it should be fine. In this room, it's not that hot. The window can be open, even the window closed. You have some cooling system. Another advantage of this place was the linen was nice and clean. Everything just looked hygienic, like very, very good. And then when it comes to taking a shower, what I do, I get a towel, I get my washcloth, I put my toothbrush, toothpaste, I put them like in a small bag. It helps if you have a small toiletry bag that you can put your stuff, put your soap, put your washing soap as well if you have some, anything that you'll need in the bathroom, so that you go at once and you don't have to keep coming in and out. Because that's the thing, you share the bathroom with 2 other rooms. There's also another bathroom at the end, so you never know, and people may be in the bathroom by the time you want to shower. So today I woke up a little later, so it was luckily free. But the showers and the bathrooms is really clean. I think they clean it every day. Yes, so far so good. My hostel experience has been, it has exceeded my expectations. I've saved money for the first few days before I get more permanent accommodation. I have got to meet interesting people, and I've got to try new things. This is something I'll do because I want to travel more around Europe, and if I need to stay in a place, I can just stay in a hostel. And now I'm not scared. I'm just excited for this whole travel thing. But anyway, guys, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it or found it useful. Subscribe for more videos. As well, I've leave links that you can find great discounts in the description down below. Set up an account, plan your next trip using those particular links. That should get you discount, and also helps me as well. I get a discount in return, so it's a double win for both of us. You get me? Yeah? Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Come back next week for the next video. I'm going to try and make this, showing my experiences around, so this is going to be fun. Yeah, that is it for me for now. Peace.